It's not like a special form of Apple Pay, Apple dollars. Why they don't just say this is real money while you're paying, I don't know. Because I thought that I had accumulated a bunch of Apple dollars to use for Apple Pay by, spending so much time on my phone.
I'm swimming in $1 million of debt at 21 years old. Yet I sleep like your mom in 1983, like a baby.
Just don't pay your loans back. You don't owe anybody anything anyway. You see, the money that you've taken out as a loan is yours. You created it.
Today we're going to take a look at 20 people who are financially illiterate. Starting with someone who thought Apple Pay wasn't real money.
When you use Apple Pay, that's real money. That's true American dollars from your credit card. If you have your credit card connected, that's where the money is being sourced from. It's not like a special form of Apple Pay, Apple dollars. Why they don't just say this is real money while you're paying, I don't know. Because I thought that I had accumulated a bunch of Apple dollars to use for Apple Pay by, spending so much time on my phone, giving my data very freely and willingly to any place that asks. Like whatever they say, are cookies okay? I say yes, 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 because I thought that's how I was getting prizes, getting rewards, getting Apple dollars. So I didn't think that was real money till I checked my credit card bill. I've been spending money like I'm a friggin' millionaire. I got hair mousse. I have straight hair. My hair doesn't even hold mousse. I call Apple to straighten things out. I look at it as please speak with Mr. Steve Jobs. They go, he's no longer with us.
She thought accepting cookies on websites was earning her Apple dollars. Like the phone was paying her in loyalty points for her personal data, and Apple Pay was just cashing them in. And look, I know this clip is played up for comedy, but from the amount of buy now, pay later confusion we've seen on this channel, I wouldn't doubt there are people out there who legitimately think tap to pay is some separate currency. For the record, Apple Pay is just your card with fewer steps. Every tap is real money. And asking to speak with Steve Jobs was the cherry on top.
You can spend $120,000 in a year, you dumb. Making $30,000.
A lot of this stuff are one-time purchases that are not going to be made in subsequent years.
And you need them to survive. She did not have a job since the middle of last year, and you guys chose to live on $120,000. Even if they're one-time purchases, I don't give a f. You chose that.
We are here to try and fix.
So why the f do you think it is okay to spend $120,000 in a year making 20 to 30?
Never said it was okay. Why did we do it? We were fiscally irresponsible.
That is not an answer. Why did you choose to do it?
I don't necessarily have a great answer for it. And money on dumb.
There we go.
That's what I need to work on is my fiscal discipline.
$120,000 spent in a year on a $30,000 income. That's 4 times what came in, and the entire defense is that they were one-time purchases. Here's the problem with the one-time purchase excuse. There's always a one-time purchase. This year, it's the furniture. Next year, it's the car repair. The year after, it's the medical bill. That's why a budget has a category for irregular expenses in the first place. If your survival spending is 400% of your income, that's not survival, that's a lifestyle wearing a survival costume. And I don't necessarily have a great answer for it might be the most honest sentence in this whole video.
Guys, you make $200,000 a year, and you're telling me you can't get groceries?
We have spent so long living above our means that
above $200 a year?
We went and bought clothes.
She said, I'm going to go to Target. I'm going to get a couple of clothes for the kids. And then without any further conversation, it was, I'm buying their full wardrobes for the next 4 to 6 months.
6 shirts for my 6-year-old, 4 pairs of pants, 2 dresses, and a pair of shoes.
Yeah, but you gotta get so much in one go.
What do you mean? There's 7 days in a week.
$200,000 a year and they can't afford groceries. We've gone over this before. A recent study found nearly half of Americans making $150,000 to $200,000 are living paycheck to paycheck. And this is exactly how it happens. It's never one giant purchase. It's a couple of clothes that quietly becomes a full 6-month wardrobe times every category of spending times 12 months. Your habits form around your income. Give bad habits $200,000 and they'll spend $210,000. There's 7 days in a week is an all-time justification though. Can't argue with the calendar.
What has been your biggest financial mistake to date?
Racking up the student loan line of credit.
How much did you rack up? So I went to law school, and as soon as you get in, you get pre-approved for 150,000.